Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Gary Sanchez is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next, James Paxton gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Leading off,
here's Byron Buxton now. He will lead this one off today.
Byron Buxton.
First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position 1 batter into the game.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 0 for 5. Buxton stands at second with no outs. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Schoop. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Here now the 2-2 to the left side, but it's well foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping up now, Mitch Garver. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. Left side, but well foul. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's just 2 for 9. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he misses it.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Twins forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Twins are out in front, 1-0. Number 51 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Grandal able to look this one in, and that's your first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, number 29. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
And sometimes we forget he's a second baseman. Pretty rare to have a middle infielder like him that can be a big run producer for you.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
Matty, I love the hitting streak. You can have the batting average. I just want...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Debo, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And the 3-1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But the chase it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Jonathan Scope.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The head-to-head with James Paxton, just a 1 for 12 career line. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Outside, 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, tied 1 apiece. Next for New York, Torres. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Torres begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Again, another foul ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. A high fastball is in there.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Three and one. This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
So digging in now, Luke Voit. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that's finally over for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. On the year, Sanchez hits a little over the 270 mark. Men on third with 2 down. Two and 0. The set and the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. Now he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open it.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Buxton.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Count 0-2.
That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And that misses. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Nick Castellanos now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Polanco, base runner at first with 1 out. Count is even. 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone.
2-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The batter.
It took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 2-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. LeMahieu onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Minnesota. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
The catcher.
Thank you, Heidi.
Gary Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And right into the shift, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio.
Now
Listen,
batting.
if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Runner going a second time. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yanks held in check through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The next Twin up, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Eddie Rosario.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Fastball just missed above the zone.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Grandal is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate. 2-0 now. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Lifted in the air to center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Striding into the box, Jonathan Schoop. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone! Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Minnesota. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
count now, a ball and a strike. Andujar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
In now, number 29, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2, and he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Gonzalez. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Andujar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Popped up. That's taken by Grandal, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, the designated hitter, Labor.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-1. Into the box, Marwin
Leading off with his win,
Gonzalez flied out in his
the right
first
fielder,
at-bat,
number
so
9,
make him 0 for 1
Marwin
so far.
Gonzalez.
On its way is pitch number 75. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-0. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The center fielder, number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Ball 2 now. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Hit hard on the ground to second, right to him. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Luis Cessa, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Trey Mancini. He'll get his side started in the inning,
for
and
the
Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
He's attacking aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Rosario is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Sanchez, a 27-year-old. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club. Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1. Ground ball foul down the left side. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Next for the Twins, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And there's ball 2 now. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Down go the Twins in order, that they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the sixth.
Center fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Buxton is right there. 1 down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Buxton on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Digging in and looking for more, Miguel Andujar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Back here in the Bronx, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Yasmani Grandal.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Jonathan Scope will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Runners off for second. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Twins 2 and the Yankees 1. Trevor May gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 65, Trevor May.
So striding forward now, number 29, a hit in 2 tries so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike one. Popped him up. Grandal waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron Judge.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Digging in, Trey Mancini, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Twins 2 and the Yankees 1. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
This pitch is popped up. Voit is calling for it. 1 down. Good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Jorge Polanco.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Voit has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Sam Dyson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49, Sam Dyson. Leading
off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Dyson, the former San Francisco Giant. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sanchez on at first. Nobody out. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. The next 3-2. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Taylor Rogers trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Number 29 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Comes set. The 0-1. Fastball well outside. 1-1. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. From the stretch, the 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Aroldis Chapman enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the 2-0 home. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Chapman is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Eddie Rosario is on deck. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
To the plate, the left
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Garver leads off first with 1 away. And it misses. 3-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Up next for Minnesota, Jonathan Schoop. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery is too late at first, and the run is in to score.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Ready on 1 and 2. just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I know this is not his finest moment, but we're not going to panic right here. This guy has been doing this a long time, a veteran that won't let the emotion get to him.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and one. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Ready with the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and two. Here it is. And oh, look out as that pitch ran in and got him, and that's going to force in a run.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
In now, Byron Buxton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Yankees 1. Ryan Hoke is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Ryan Hoke.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Outside, 2-1.
At
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Judge gets his lead at first, nobody out. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Gonzalez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Standing in, Luke Voigt. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Minnesota Twins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 51 earned his 9th win of the year. Ryan Hockey wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.